Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Respond Customer Service webinar series, which takes place the second Tuesday of every month. We're going to pass it over to Shauna in just a minute to talk about today's topic, but before I do, I just want to put a little plug in for your heroes. Perhaps you've seen the superhero theme at some of our trade shows or seen it on our website, and we want to let you know that the heroes, the true heroes, are you and the people at your agency and your services who are protecting our communities. So we just want to encourage you, if there's someone that's gone above and beyond the cause at your service, whether it's someone at the desk or someone out on the streets, go to our website, and there's a place where you can nominate them, and both you and the person you're nominating will get a t-shirt. So if nothing else, you'll get a free t-shirt, but it's a way of also giving them a little bit of recognition for going above and beyond. So we appreciate all you do and just want to encourage you to do that. Now, before I hand it over, we do want to encourage you to ask your questions if you have any during the presentation. Shauna will get to your questions at the end of today's presentation, but as you think of things, go ahead and type it into the question box there. And if that box does collapse off to the right-hand side of your screen, you can expand that by clicking that little red arrow. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Shauna. Shauna is a technical analyst here out of our Decorah, Iowa office, and she's going to be speaking about the topic, I have a locked call or patient, what do I do? So let me go ahead and get it handed over to her and introduce Shauna.
Thank you, Sherry. Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to talk about locked calls and/or patients. Please do not be confused, or do not confuse this with having a locked terminal. A locked terminal is when a person cannot get into billing at all, and the error will state terminal number such and such has been locked. Contact the system supervisor or the system administrator. So let's get started. If you're creating you're going to experience a locked call and/or patient while trying to access the record. You will see this warning. Down here on the bottom, if you'll note, there is a terminal ID, and that is very important to us to unlock the call. So you definitely want to take note of that and have it on hand when you when you do talk to us. If you're actually trying to create an ECM or an invoice, something like that, this is the error that you're going to get. It's a report of errors, and it says right on there that the call is locked by the supervisor or whoever it is that's in that call, that particular call. As you note, it doesn't say on here which terminal, so you're going to have to go back to the particular call or patient and then take note of the terminal ID after you pull it up. And then the next question that you're going to ask yourself once you have that terminal ID is whether you're an online customer or an on-premise customer. And there is a huge difference there when we're trying to unlock these calls. If you're an on-premise customer, you have your own server, and we would have to log into your server to unlock it. But if you're an online customer, you use Citrix to get into billing, and this is what our Citrix box looks like. So that's something to keep in mind when you do call in if you have to. And the first thing you want to ask yourself is, anybody else in billing? If there's someone else in billing, it could be that they have the call locked or the patient locked. So you want to ask around and find out if somebody else is already in that call or patient. If no one else is in billing, you want to ask yourself, did I open this particular record up, and is it minimized somewhere on my screen? You want to check everywhere to make sure that it's not hidden behind something. So then we get into the on-premise customers. Like I said, you have your own server. So the first thing you want to do is log out and back in, and do this a couple of times just to make sure that it is locked and that you can't unlock it. If you do have to call in, like I said, make sure you have that terminal number with you. And also, we need to be able to get to your server, not through just searching for files, but we have to be able to get on the server to run a SQL script to unlock the call. And this may require your IT person so that we have access. The next thing we'll do is log in there, and with the terminal number that you've supplied, we'll run the script and unlock that call. If you're an online customer, just give us a call. You can call us, you can Ravation us through our little chat. A lot of times that's quicker. Or you can email tech support, and that's at emssupport.tritech.com, and we will run a script on the backside. But like I said, the terminal number is very important because there could be several people actually in billing at the time. And if you call in and just say, I have a locked call or a locked patient, we don't know which one to unlock. If everyone is out of billing, or you are the only person that uses billing, then we can unlock all calls, and it's all taken care of that simply. And I think that's about it. Is there any questions that anybody might have? Well, I'm not seeing any questions right now. But if you do have any questions, like I said, please feel free to email us or come through our chat. The email is emssupport.tritech.com. Thank you all very much.